Hello everyone, my name is Youlin, and it's my great honor to present my research titled Student Engagement in Geography Subjects among High School Students in Shandong Province, China. This work is conducted under the supervision of my doctor, Fazila Resli. Thank you for having me there. To give you an overview, my study investigated the key factors that drive student engagement in geography within the highly competitive academic environment of Shandong Province, China. We focus specifically on two main predictors. First, learning motivation, which we analyze through the lens of self-determination theory, and second, the learning strategy students employ, differentiating between surface and deep approaches. Using a quantitative service method, we aim to uncover how these intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, combined with study strategies, shape students' behavioral, emotional, and cognitive engagement with the subject. Now let me set the context of my research. We all know that student engagement is a cornerstone of educational success, strongly linked to improve academic achievement and student well-being. In China, the geography subject holds a unique position. It's vital for understanding global issues, yet it's often reduced to rent memorization for the high-stake Gaokao exam. This pedagogical approach risks leading to superficial learning and disengagement. Therefore, our study seeks to move beyond this by examining how learning motivation and learning strategy collectively predict the student engagement. This leads us to our central research question. To what extent do learning motivation and learning strategies predict student engagement in geography among these high school students? My research is built up on three key pillars for educational psychology. First, we conceptualize student engagement as a multidimensional construct encompassing behavioral, emotional, and cognitive dimensions based on the seminal work of Friedrichs and colleagues. Second, for learning motivation, we draw on self-determination theory by DC and Riem, which distinguishes between the powerful self-sustained force of intrinsic motivation and the more external drive of extrinsic motivation. Third, we consider the learning strategy students use, differentiation between a surface approach, which relies on memorization, and a deep approach, which focuses on understanding and meaning, as conceptualized by Biggs. Critically, a research by Pinches and others suggests we emphasize intrinsic motivation and deep learning strategies are key drivers of more holistic student engagement. So what are the potential contributions of this work? Theoretically, the study serves a rigorous test of established Western frameworks like self-determination theory, with the unique high-pressure context of Chinese education. It will help us understand if and how these models need to be adapted in different cultural settings. Practically, we hope our findings will provide actionable insights of educators. For teachers, It offers an evidence base to design more autonomy supportive and inquiry-based lessons that spark intrinsic interest. For curriculum developers, it argues for a shift in assessment methods to reward deep understanding over factual reports, thereby actively fostering student engagement. To conclude, my research aims to provide a clear, evidence-based understanding of what drives student engagement in geography within an exam-oriented system. We believe it effectively bridges the gap between educational theory and classroom practice. Ultimately, the goal is to offer a framework that can help transform geography education from a subject of memorization into a dynamic and meaningful exploration of our world. We hope this will empower students to become not just successful exam takers, but also informed and critical global citizens. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention. I would be delighted to answer any questions you may have.